Here I am, back in Palatka, my favorite small town in America. I'm outside the urban farmhouse, which is, on one hand, is just a furniture shop, but actually it is one of the most intriguing and interesting furniture shops I've been into. It is a mix of antique painted furniture with some beautiful small eclectic pieces. It's great taste, it's beautifully staged, lovely windows. This store is owned by Sherri Granger, and I really want to find out how she's done it, how she's excelled so well in Palatka, and any advice she has about people wanting to start a business in a small town. And I'm with Sherri Granger, who is the owner and creator of this amazing shop right in the heart of Palatka called Urban Farmhouse. Sherri, how long have you been here?
5 years now, 5 years May.
Oh, cool. Tell us about this store. It is amazing. I've never seen such cool stuff at affordable prices in one place.
My husband and I purchased this back in February of 19 and decided to open this store up, which is our passion. We have other careers. We've retired from other careers and we opened this place up. We basically bring in vintage painted furniture meets Kirkland's home decor. And we just blend it all together. We blend the old and the new together. It's kind of just the idea for the business.
Yeah, and it blends beautifully. You have such beautiful little statement pieces and little designer pieces, and then you have these great upcycled, amazing painted furniture. Something like this. How do you find this? How do you put it together?
I'm very lucky. We used to paint some of our furniture, but that got a little too much, and I'm not that great of a painter. Yeah. So I have found some ladies that I purchased the furniture from them. So we try to always have, we try not to have anything new in here. Occasionally I might bring in something new, but I don't really like that too much. So I have become, over the years, I have found people who happen to be ladies. They stay at home. Some of them work and do that on the weekend, and they'll call me and let me know when they have furniture available, and I know their quality, so then I'll go down and purchase it.
Wow.
So yeah.
And are they local?
One or two, but for the most part, they're about an hour and a half away, 2 hours away.
Okay, brilliant. I love that. I have attempted to do something like this at home, and I can tell you now, I will never do it again. It is so hard it all looks so easy, but to get a nice finish that looks professional and not like you let your kids go wild in it, I now have such respect for these.
Yeah, it is a little more difficult than it looks sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do a great job. They do a great job. So,
how do you give them? Do you give them feedback about this is selling well, or do you let them direct what they provide you?
For the most part, I'll just tell them. I believe that a piece speaks to you what color it needs to be, and I never tell them what to paint something. Right. If you think a piece needs to be white, if you need it to be blue, whatever color, because I think a piece really does. It just tells you what it should be. And after I've been looking at it long enough and dealing with the furniture long enough, it's just that's how I visualize it and how I see it. I usually, if I would look at a piece, I would already know what piece I want it to be, what color I want it to be. It just speaks that to me. I don't know why. Yeah. And so I let them do what they want, and I don't think there's anything that I've never not bought from them because I didn't care for the way they painted it. So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell us about your buyer. What's the sort of people who come in here buying this furniture?
It's all walks of life. We have a young generation, middle, older, all walks of life come in here because I think we offer such a variety of different tastes in here that we try to cover everything. Yeah. Yeah. Stuff. It turns over very quickly, actually. We might sit on a piece for a little while, and that's fine. But we are constantly shopping and bringing pieces in. Yeah, and your price? At least nothing but once a month, if not more.
Yeah, brilliant. And it's really good prices. When you compare this to definitely stuff in St. Augustine and stuff online, it's really good. It's really good value. Like something like this is $350. I think you look
it's real wood.
Yeah. You look for that on Wayfair. I mean, if you go to IKEA, then it'll be diddly
and you're
squat,
getting obviously a piece that's already been around 50 plus years. Yeah. It's just been updated with some paint. Yeah. So you know it's going to last another 100 and something years.
Yeah, exactly. What brought you to Palatka?
We moved down in 2017. We lived in Clay County, Orange Park, and we decided we wanted to move out of that area, and we found a house up here, and we just liked that it was quieter, the roads were less busy, traffic was less busy. We found a house that we really liked, and we just decided to make the move.
And then why did you decide to open a business here?
Because we've always antiqued. I think since we've been married 35 years, and we've always went antiquing. We just love to do it, and we love to find this stuff. We love decorating it and seeing it go out the door to a new home. So I don't know, it was a natural thing for us to kind of fall into.
And how is business going?
Business has been very well.
Good.
About 3 years into this, we decided to be open 7 days a week.
Brilliant.
And that was probably the best decision we ever made. So for 2 years, we've been open 7 days a week.
Brilliant.
Minus holidays, but we're here all the time, consistently here.
I think that's the answer.
Yes, we were very consistent. Yes.
Yeah, yes. Absolutely. And do you own this property?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. See, that one of the things that I talk about a lot on this channel is the real estate and how inappropriate a lot of real estate is in small towns for people who want to use it. And this is spot on for you, and it would have been affordable enough for you, I imagine, when you bought. So did you have to spend much on it to get it to where it is today?
We had put a little bit of money into it. The building was in fairly good shape. It was built 15 is when the building was built.
Great. Given your time again, would you invest in Palatka for your business?
I think so, yeah. It's really moved along slowly, but it is moving along since we've been here. Many more businesses have opened up since we've been here.
Yeah. What do you think Palatka could do to help your business to be more successful?
I think the one thing they could do, which would be free for them, is to utilize social media more. The Chamber of Commerce, the City of Palatka, use that because that doesn't cost anything. And every day something can be put out. Every day, I don't know, someone could come from the city or the chamber and they could focus on a business maybe and do what you're doing, but on their channels, on their platform. And just do that. And that's just that's what somebody does. And they just push it and they push it, and it's every day. It's out there every day.
So social media is one thing.
Social media is very important.
Anything else?
I post every day. Very rarely do I miss days. You might notice if I'm on vacation maybe or something, but but I post every day, and every day I put my hours that I'm here, even though I've been here 5.
Are there any other businesses that it would be helpful for you to have? Do you think if I had this sort of business next door, it would really help me? Are there any ancillary collaborative businesses that you think you'd like to see here?
Well, we've had some businesses. Anything home decor, another home decor, food is very important. Food and drinks. If someone can come down here on a Sunday, for example, or after hours on a Saturday and Sunday, and you're going to keep people here and in town and on this street if they have somewhere to go eat and drink.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's very important that we have that here. Anything that's home decor store, anything that sells more antiques or even a new furniture vibe, boutiques, flower shops, bakeries, anything along those lines. If you go to St. Augustine or any other town and DeLand, you have that small town vibe. And everybody's consistently open Saturday and Sunday. Very important, very important.
So social media, consistent opening hours, 7-day-a-week trading, and supportive, whatever the word is, ancillary businesses. Those are your top things. I hear you.
And realizing it does take, I still, after being here 5 years, I'll still have people walk in and say, "Oh, I hope you do well. How long have you been here?" I've been here 5 years. And people will say, "I think I should come downtown more often."
Exactly.
And I'm like, yes, you should, because it's really changing.
Exactly.
Downtown is changing.
And you're a big part of this. You know, what you're doing, what Robbie's doing, you've interviewed Robbie, what Miss Dee's doing in the quilt shop, like all these amazing women keeping this town.
And we have the brewery behind us.
Azalea.
Most of the shops here are actually women-owned on this street. There's 2 at the moment that are owned by families or men, but every other shop, for the most part down here, are women-owned and operated. But,
Do you do anything with the space upstairs?
I just rent that out just to a photographer that occasionally will come in and do some photography up there.
Okay.
But yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah, just
Well,
to use the space. Yep.
thank you so much for that.
Yeah,
That
you're
was
welcome.
really helpful. And we are here, we're investing in Palatka. I want to see Palatka grow. I believe there's a few really simple things you've nailed. Most things I think are important. The only thing I'd add on to that is consistent, small scale events, walk and wine, art thing, just something that'll
Absolutely.
bring like 50 to 100, a couple of hundred people consistently
The
every
wine
weekend.
stroll brings hundreds of people down here.
Exactly.
There's other strolls we could do. We could do a chocolate walk.
Good.
We could do a taste of Palatka.
Yeah.
Art walk.
Yeah.
There's a lot of walks that don't require us shutting down the street, where people
Exactly.
are parking and walking the sidewalk, and it's just a one-day event on a Saturday or Sunday, and everybody participates.
Yeah.
And you're getting down here, you're drawing people here that maybe wouldn't come to Palatka.
Yeah.
And now they get to see what's here.
Absolutely.
And have the opportunity to see. Yeah.
Exactly. And we've got a rail station that nobody
Yes.
uses, and we've got a river that nobody uses, as in people that aren't boat people don't use. And I'm like, come on, rail, river, high street, can we can we make it work? It must be something.
It's
So,
getting
yeah.
there. It is a snail's crawl, but
Yeah.
it is getting there. I have seen improvements in the 5 years that I've been here. So I would encourage anybody that had a business idea or anything to come down and at least come in and talk to us. Come talk to any business owner.
Yeah.
And just get a feel for the way it's been.
Absolutely.
We would not have invested here if we didn't feel it was going to go somewhere.
Absolutely.
So,
And what I would say as well is this is a great time to be investing in Palatka because the prices are still affordable. The ecosystem hasn't quite sorted itself out, so you can shape the ecosystem. And it's a phenomenal community. It's one of the most together communities I've come across. So anybody who's interested in Palatka, I think now is the time.
yeah.